Hello everyone, my name is Tanner, and welcome back to Interesting History. Today we're going to do a little bit of a historical what if, but I want to get a little bit more interactive with you guys, and you can probably judge by the title of the video, wondering whether or not you guys would have dropped the bombs on Japan to end the Second World War between the United States and Japan. So, you are President Harry S. Truman. You have not been in any top secret meetings. You've literally been vice president for about a month and a half. And you're brought into a room, and these people say, "Hello, Mr. New President Truman. We have been working on this thing called the Manhattan Project, and we have this bomb." And you are there also with your military commanders, and your military commanders tell you, "Mr. President, we think that if we were to do a naval/land invasion of Japan, it would cost anywhere between 500,000 and 1 million American lives." Okay. And then they also say, "But we have this bomb that we think could destroy a whole entire city." Now, you obviously are probably taken aback at this. We're living at 70 years since the events happened itself. I kind of want to just jumble over what had probably went through Harry Truman's mind. So, first off, we're a nation at war. They shouldn't have surprise attacked us at Pearl Harbor. This is just payback for what they've done. We are sacrificing Japanese lives, civilian lives most likely, for the lives of American soldiers. And it is also a power play to show the Soviets, who you could possibly imagine just continuing to run through Germany and just steamroll all the way to France, that we're a little bit more powerful than we seem. We have this weapon that could destroy entire cities. So those are probably the things that run through your mind. That's kind of what I just jotted down as I was brainstorming what I wanted to kind of talk about. Now let's think of the reasons that probably went through Harry Truman's head onto why you don't do it. So he was probably told that this weapon should be kept a secret. Maybe now is not the time for the bombs to be dropped. Maybe we wait for the Soviets to do something devious that we don't like and say, "Well, sorry, you shouldn't attack Finland again or Sweden. Have a couple A-bombs on your cities," sort of thing. It also kills civilians. Now, in times of war, this often is jaded and not really recognized. Like, deaths of civilians often just happen in modern war. So I don't think that would have been something, especially in time of war, he would have considered all that deeply. I mean, I know that they technically dropped the 2 bombs on military targets, but when the military targets are inside cities, that's a little bit difficult. And then you also have to have the idea of negative world opinion of you. Now, you are also saving a lot of nations, so they probably don't care all that much about what you do to Japan. Like, you're helping out the islands of Indonesia, you're helping out the Chinese, you're helping out the Koreans, kind of. You're helping out Southeast Asia, you're helping out the Australians. It's a time of war where most of the nation is at war, and I think it's a time where, if you were to do it now, yes, I think world opinion would be very, very negative because of how the world has progressed. It's also a much more interconnected world where if 70 years ago when you drop a bomb, you don't have any direct connection. You've never probably seen a Japanese person. Like, I live in Nebraska. If I lived in Nebraska 70 years ago, I probably would have only received propaganda over what a Japanese person was like. So those are the kinds of things that probably get run through your head. And it's hard for someone like us in this time and age to really connect. Like, originally the point of the video was going to be, and I still kind of want it to be this: would you guys drop the bomb in that situation? And I think with my modern mentality on things, it's a really hard catch-22, because you kind of think of it this way. Even now, it's a very us against them sort of thing, and it's not necessarily that's something that's very well ingrained into this generation. And you still see people do it nowadays. We're like, drop a nuclear bomb in the Middle East and destroy it all. Kill them. We don't care. And yeah, that's frustrating. But like, I would love to say, no, I don't think I would drop the bomb, but I'd much rather have 500,000 to 1 million Americans die, or would I rather have Japanese civilians and military targets be destroyed? It's such a difficult conundrum, and I think it's why a lot of people stay away from it. Like, I'm really on the fence. Like, can't we just make a peace deal before we do this? Like, maybe the idea would be to drop the bomb off the Japanese shore and be like, see that fucking fireball right there? Do you want one of those on your cities? And then they'd go, try me, because that's kind of what they did after the first bomb, right? They dropped the first bomb and said, all right, we're going to drop, or we said, we're going to drop this bomb and it's going to destroy your city. And they go, we don't believe you. We dropped it. Then we go, all right, well, we have another one. Would you like to make peace now? And they go, no. And then you drop that and they go, okay, yep, we're ready for peace. And it was almost kind of like a gamemanship thing. So I think like the best idea, if I'm Harry Truman and it's 1945 and the nation is at war, I bomb off of the Japanese coast. I think that's what I do. Let me know what you guys would do down in the comments below. I'm interested to see. Make sure you also justify why you would do it or why you wouldn't do it, because I'm kind of interested to see that. And good luck, because I think it's probably going to be a shit show down in the comments. But thank you guys very much. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys later.